it's just really touching what she goes through. She's high maintenance and materialistic, but she's got a big heart. Tell us more about her and Carl.
Simone is somebody who is very much into what people think of her. She wants the best of everything. She wants to make an impression constantly. She's married to someone that she fell in love with as opposed to someone who had money. So she's the one with the money in this particular relationship. This is her third marriage. And she finds out very much in the beginning of the season that her husband has been cheating on her. And this spins her into a bit of a rabbit hole. And then she finds herself becoming very vulnerable and then takes on a lover that is her best friend's son, who she's known since he was a very young child. So antics ensue. I don't exactly know how much I'm supposed to say about what happens, but she gets involved in something that is very frivolous in the beginning, but it turns into something very, very important, and it opens up her heart in a great way, and it also allows her to recognize that her husband's infidelity is something that she, in the end, supports.
Yeah, but it was just wonderfully played, and very captures the 80s, makes us look back to see how far we've come, in being better people. And it's really a beautiful story. It's really a beautiful storyline.
Yeah, I have to attribute all of that to Mark and to Joe Keenan. I mean, honestly, they were able to, even in the most difficult moments where someone was, it was a very serious moment, to infuse humor still. I don't know how they were able to do that, but it was pretty remarkable.
Now, you got to direct episode 8, and you've directed a lot of episodic television before, specifically with a number of elementary episodes. How was it directing comedy over drama? And tell us about directing yourself.
I have to say, this was the first time I was able to interact with the other actors, because we were all in different decades, so we never really connected unless we were in the hair and makeup trailer. So that was really fun. And had I not done that, I don't think I would have gotten to know everyone as I did. I think directing myself was a little bit easier because I had done it before on Elementary. And in Elementary, Johnny and I were on screen quite a bit of the time. So this time I had the ability to have the luxury of having just 1/3 of, screen time. Because there were 2 other women that were being featured. So there was Ginny in the 60s and then Kirby in the contemporary times. So that was actually a big treat for me. I have to say that directing comedy is very specific because the timing has to be very right. But to be honest, a lot of it was, I don't want to take any credit for it because it was written down, and also the actors were so brilliant, and they already, you trust that they're going to bring something to the table, and they always do. They always do. And I was able to work very closely with the crew, and that, having known them before, just as acting in the first 7 episodes, you form a very intimate relationship. And so there's a kind of a given camaraderie and a trust, which, and I know everybody's name, so it's very easy to actually understand what's important and what's priority and what I would want as a director. So I'm directing and I'm editing at the same time. I'm not going to be wasteful with my time because it's a lot. It was a lot for the crew, just all the time spent lighting and setting up, and it was long hours. I think by the 8th episode, everyone was getting a little bit tired. So I was lucky to have that benefit.
How long was it? Like, how long was your pre-production and how long was your actual production?
I think pre-production was about 8 days, and then the production could be 9 to 10 days, depending on the episode. Because it was very involved. I mean, I think on Elementary and other shows that I've worked on, including Luke Cage,